Hey there, Bright Souls. Welcome to another episode of the Bright Horizons podcast with Jess. In this episode, we will be discussing the talking stage and its significance in modern courtship. We will explore why it has become an essential part of the dating landscape and how we can embrace it as a positive force in our romantic journey. Firstly, let's understand what the talking stage is all about. Traditionally, courtship involves meeting someone, dating, and eventually defining the relationship. However, in today's fast paced world, the talking stage has emerged as a crucial intermediary step. It's a period where two people get to know each other, explore compatibility, and determine if there's potential for something deeper. Like, it's just amazing how relationship phases evolves as well. Like before, di ba, parang MU lang yung meron tapos yung next level will be yung officially na kayo or yung official na may label. Oh, situationship, mayroong talking stage. But yeah, I was just amazed how the world evolves, including din sa ano, or like parang pagdating din sa relationship. But yeah, during the talking stage, individuals have casual conversations, spend time together, and assess their compatibility on various levels. It's a phase characterized by exploration, curiosity, and a sense of openness. Rather than rushing into labels or commitments, the talking stage allows a more organic development of the relationship, which is at some point, medyo beneficial and may advantage to itong bagong phase na. But at the same time, there are still disadvantages. My main goal is to spread positivity in regards to talking stage. But why do we even need this talking stage? Think of it as a trial run before committing to a relationship. It allows individuals to assess compatibility, shared values, and long term goals without the pressure of labels or commitments. In a society where divorce rates are high and relationships are increasingly complex, this stage acts as a buffer, offering clarity and understanding before taking the plunge. So, yeah, that's actually one of the benefits or advantage of the talking stage. We get to know the person first if we're really compatible with that person, or we get to enjoy things and spend time with that person without the pressure of having a labels or commitments. But sometimes that part was kind of bit painful for some, especially with those people who had bad experience with their previous talking stage. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who had bad experience. You guys as well. But yeah, I just took that or those experiences as a lessons in life that helped me develop, or to get to know more about myself and my work as well. So yeah, so let's go back to the topic before I move to, or before I'll discuss a different topic aside from this one. So the talk stage matters because it provides a platform for authentic connection and exploration without the weight of expectations. It allows individuals to establish a solid foundation rooted in mutual understanding and respect before progressing further in the relationship. And uncertainty is not something to fear, but rather to embrace during the talking stage. It opens up possibilities and opportunities for self discovery and personal growth. It encourages individuals to let go of rigid expectations and embrace the spontaneity and excitement that comes with exploring new connections. But if you're gonna hear that word uncertainty, that gonna be sounding like negative, right? But I want you to think on a different perspective and look at it as a positive aspect of the talking stage where we get to enjoy things without the pressure, and like we're just enjoying things with that we are in a talking stage, diba? But sometimes we just need to know, or we just need to set boundaries so we can avoid like to get hurt in the end. Kasi I'm pretty sure you guys are aware that in talking stage, there's just like parang two possible outcomes. One is it will progress, and then the second one, it's gonna be another life lesson that you're gonna bring onto your next talking stage. So yeah, just make sure that you're learning from those experiences, not doing the same mistake. And then the next one will be communication. Communication is the key to unlocking deeper intimacy and understanding During the talking stage, it involves expressing oneself honestly and authentically while actively listening to the needs and desires of your partner. By creating a safe and open space for communication, couples or people can navigate challenges more effectively and strengthen their connection. So, yeah, I think communication is not just applicable sa talking stage, it's actually applicable in general in terms of sa family mo, sa friends, or like in work then. It's really crucial that we communicate what we feel or kung ano yung saloobin mo just to, make sure that people around you or to avoid as well yung feeling na you get to feel na they're invalidating your feelings. But in reality, it's not their intention to let you feel that way because di naman nila alam kasi or di mo communicate sa kanila kung ano yung nararamdaman mo. So, sometimes it's also our fault. Like before, I used to be that person na I tend to keep what I'm feeling to myself or yung opinion ko sa sarili ko. And then at the end of the day, sometimes I think of situations kung why other people doesn't get or don't understand why I'm feeling this type of feeling or parang minsan iniisip ko bakit di nila ako nagigets or bakit parang hindi ako nag-matter sa kanila but kasalanan ko din kasi hindi ako nag-communicate kung ng feelings ko or kung anong nararamdaman ko. And isa lang isa lang tinandaan ko, they're all just human. Wala silang superpower para hulaan kung ano nararamdaman mo or kung ano nasa utak mo. So, if you're that type of person, I hope you get to improve or you get to change that habit or behavior. And I'm pretty sure once you get to overcome that, you'll be able to see a big difference on how you process or you handle things in life. Once na marunong ka na mag-communicate ng nararamdaman mo or anong nasa loob ng damdamin mo. And then of course, no journey is without obstacles. In the talking stage, we encounter challenges that test our resilience and commitment. However, they also present opportunities for growth and learning. By approaching challenges with patience, empathy, and a willingness to understand each other's perspectives, couples can overcome obstacles and defend their connection with that. So I hope you guys get to learn what you really want in life or like kung ano ba talagang hinahanap mo or anong gusto mo sa isang partner and what are the things that you are willing to ban or like parang yung kaya mong tiisin para sa isang tao dahil mahal mo sila or like sometimes we gotta learn when to weigh things if that thing is worth it natiis. In the process or in the phase of talking stage, you get to experience a lot of misunderstanding, miscommunication. I hope with those people who had bad experience with their previous talking stage that they're not going to close their doors in entering in another phase of talking stage. Keep in mind those experiences made you stronger compare before and take those as a life lessons for us to improve and also for us to get to know more about ourselves and other people. Before I end and say goodbye on this week's episode, I asked some of my friends to share their thoughts about talking stage. And here's Grace sharing her thoughts about talking stage.
Talking stage is a funny stage of wherever things may be leading. And honestly, what I really think about talking stage is it could either be just two things. It's either a good investment or a waste of time, really. But talking stage is a fun time. Like talking stage, you get to know the person, you get to know what they like, you get to spend time with them. And like it's kind of warm. It's a warm feeling to actually know a person and you like start to envision where things might be going. But honestly, what I think about talking stage personally, it's kind of a waste of time, especially when you haven't determined like exactly what you guys want from each other. That's why, like off the bat, when I know a person, I would want to know right away what are your intentions. Because if we are gonna go into another talking stage, I would want it to be an investment rather than a waste of time. Because like when you say a waste of time, you're like talking to each other, but you guys don't really know where things are going. You haven't established like what you guys are exactly. And most of the time, like the generations nowadays get stuck in the talking stage and they never progress. It ends up going into situationship after, because or like it would end up like just stop, like it would just end up stopping. It would just end up like ghosting each other after the talking stage, because believe it or not, everyone has this like glow of fire deep inside them when they're excited, when they're thrilled. They like have so many things to say, but it eventually ends. Talking stage is a temporary stage of a relationship. That is why, like, when you want to start a talking stage, you have to make sure that you're not going to stay there so long. You have to make sure that it's really just a stage and not like something that you're going to be stuck with. But yeah, anyway, in all relationships, I think talking stage is a thing. And like, I really do think that like every relationship goes through a talking stage where you're both interested with each other and you both want to know each other more. But most of the time, it never progresses unless you're both matured enough to like establish a common ground that, hey, we are talking right now, but I do want this to progress in a relationship in the future. And like probably because of the pandemic and everything, talking stage became very common and like it became a culture now, I can say, because like we've carried this over. Even now that we don't have the pandemic anymore, we would just be having a talking stage over chat, like over online communication. And most of the time, sometimes, not maybe, like, depending on the situation, actually. But like, yeah, there are cases where talking stage it begins in the online platform and it ends there as well. You never even meet the person. So that, I would consider that as a waste of time already. And this is kind of getting long already. But yeah, anyway, I still do stand in the belief that talking stage can either be a waste of time or an investment, just depending on how you would determine it from there, or how you would establish a common ground with each other of where you want that. Anyway, that's it for me.
Hey Grace, just wanted to drop a quick thank you for your straight up thoughts on the talking stage. Appreciate you sharing your perspective. It's been insightful. In conclusion, I encourage you to embrace the talking stage with an open heart and mind. See it not as a phase to rush through, but as a beautiful chapter in your romantic journey. Embrace the uncertainty, communicate openly, and navigate the challenges with grace and understanding. Love is not a destination, it's a journey, and the talking stage is just the beginning of a beautiful adventure. If you want to share your thoughts in regards to talking stage, feel free to comment down below. And I hope I will see you on to the next episode. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep spreading love wherever you go. This is Jess, your Bida Bida Buddy, signing off. Take care and much love.
And that concludes another chapter of inspiration on Bright Horizons with Jess. If you've been moved by today's episode, make sure to subscribe, like, and share the love. Remember, your journey doesn't end here. Jess, your Bida Bida Buddy, will be back with more incredible stories and wisdom to fuel your personal growth. Until we reconvene on Bright Horizons with Jess, stay inspired, stay empowered, and most importantly, stay true to the amazing soul you are.